Hi, so I'm here for reading update. So far I have made it to page 68 and I am loving this so far. The first book was one of my favorite books of last year, and this one looks like it's also going to be another favorite so far. I'm only 68 pages in, so maybe that's a little premature to say that, but I'm just loving this so far. And I feel like this second book has pulled me in faster than the first book did, because in this one you already have like the relationship between Emily and Wendell established, and that's one of my favorite parts of the first book was their relationship and their banter, and just their whole dynamic is awesome. And also the first 68 pages of this have been pretty fast paced, and there's already been some action going on too. So like you start off this book and Emily is carrying around a fairy foot, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is she up to now? And this book also introduces two new characters who are interesting as well, one of them being Emily's niece, who is a 19-year-old who is attending Cambridge, and she has kind of made herself into Emily's unofficial assistant, and the other is the head of Emily's department. And then where I ended off on this, where the last chapter I finished, where it ended in such a cute way, an adorable way. Like, there was just a very cute and adorable moment between Emily and Wendell at the end of that chapter that just made me smile and made my heart so happy. Also, where I just stopped reading, they are off on an adventure to Austria. So Emily, Wendell, her niece, and the head of the department are off to an adventure to Austria and the Swiss Alps. And I'm sure this is going to get even better as I continue to read it, and I can't wait to find out what happens next and to just read more of the relationship between Emily and Wendell. And I also can't forget about Shadow. He's already made some appearances in here, and I just love him so much. So before I continue on reading, I'm actually have to go put dinner together and go put it into the crock pot. And for dinner, I'm going to make a slow cooker lemon chicken piccata, and I never made this before. It's a new recipe, so we'll see how it goes. But I love slow cooker recipes because I can just throw everything in the slow cooker and then just let it cook during the day. And I actually just recently got a new slow cooker that I ordered from Amazon that I am super excited to try out, because I did have two slow cookers, because one of my slow cookers had like where you can adjust how many hours it cooks for, and that was handy because some recipes are like only cook for 5 hours on low, only cook for 6 hours on low. And when I'm at work for 8 hours, 9 hours, I can't be here to like change it to warm once it's been 6 hours. So I really like that slow cooker, but it died last year, and my other one, slow cooker, is one where my only options for low are 8 hours and 10 hours, and that doesn't help me with the 6 hour recipes. So I finally bought this new one, and I might have gotten it because it's pink, but also it had good reviews, so we're gonna try it out today. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to go do some more reading, and I'll be back later with another update on how this book... So Wendell is going on one of his cleaning sprees because he likes things clean, and it just reminded me of Levi from Attack on Titan. Emily, meanwhile, is just like, wants nothing to do with it. It's just like, here we go again. I love how she's like kind of being like, I don't understand why he has to go on his cleaning spree, yet at the same time she kind of begrudgingly admits that he is brightening up the place and making it feel more cozy. And then just their banter while he's doing that is just like great. So I have made it to page 114 and I'm gonna stop here for another break. So far I'm still loving it. That's all I really have to say right now because I don't want to give any spoilers away to what's happening. But I think I am going to switch over to the audiobook in a little bit because I have this puzzle that I want to do. So I got this for Christmas and it's a little Totoro puzzle. So I'm gonna start this and listen to this on audiobook. Hi, so I'm back with another update and I actually finished reading this book this morning. So I'm here with my final thoughts and to wrap up this vlog. So I ended up loving this and I think I even love this one a little bit more than the first book. And I just loved getting to see Emily and Wendell again and getting to see how their relationship grows. And there was some really cute romantic moments between the two of them in this book as well. And I just love everything about the relationship. Like, I love their interactions, I love their banter, and I also love that you get to see like how they like completely understand each other and how they respect each other. In addition to them, I really enjoyed seeing characters from the first book in this one as well. Like, Poe makes a reappearance and I love that because he is just so adorable and I love how he's always baking things for Emily and Wendell. And you also have some mention of how Emily like kept in touch with the villagers from the first book. And I thought that was really cool because it shows like how Emily is developing personally, whereas before like in book one she wanted like nothing to do with people and now she has these relationships that she has formed. Also, I love that we got to see more different types of fairies in this book and I love that we got more fairy lore. I find like the worlds, the fairy world in these books to be very interesting and fascinating. And now after reading this, these little foxes, before reading this I was just like, oh, cute little foxes, but now they're kind of more sinister after reading this book. Also, one of the foxes kind of like befriends Emily and takes an interest in her, for better or for worse, and she ends up calling him Snowbell. I also just really liked his character. And talking about little animal creatures, we also got more of Shadow, Emily's dog, in this book, which I loved. I love reading about her and Shadow's relationship. It's just so adorable and precious. And also we get to meet Wendell's cat, Ortega, and I'm excited to get to see more of her in the next book. And overall, I love this. I love the characters, the world, the plot that was going on, because there's also a mystery in here with 2 researchers that had disappeared years ago that also plays into this. And again, we have Emily going to the fairy world. And I just really like how this ended, and I'm super excited to read the next one because I want to know what is going to happen next with Emily and Wendell, and I want to know what their next adventures are going to be like. I also want to know, there was 2 characters in this that are introduced when Emily goes to the fairy world, and they kind of help her out in the world, and I want to learn more about them because they seem like they're going to be very interesting characters. So I hope they play a role in book 3. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. I love this. If you read this book, let me know down below what you thought of it. If you made it to this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!